The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Played through for the wide man. Eder Militao with the clearance. Rijkaard. Searching pass, he's played, takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Foden. No goals as yet. And here's Forlan. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. He's being urged to shoot. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again. It's off target and by quite a way.
Bale really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Now it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Almost half an hour in now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's made its way to him. Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pacho. Forlan. And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 18, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the shot! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Look at the and the shot! Oh, taken with style. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's good.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Kiatisok! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one... And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That pass isn't the best. Foden. Davids gets a foot in here. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. And this is Park Ji-sung. Great chance! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Buriram United take the lead. Goes for a shot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution for Argentina.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
On the through ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Davids tries a shot. Goal! Argentina! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Number 8.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 16.
Argentina go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 23.
Buriram United looking to pass their way through. Davids. Now it's Forlan. Foden. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. And that will be it. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
We are glad to inform you that
Forlan
today's match
voted
day
man of the
programs
match
are available
and
from stands
deservedly so.
located by the gates. I'm sure they will
Well,
make
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
everybody, and
Win
welcome to
today,
today's match.
and they will be up there amongst the
Argentina
elite.
against Italy.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Argentina cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Great vision. And that's been... And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Forlan plays it short. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. And it's Rodri. That's a little off target. Not the most accurate pass. No goals as yet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball. Can he get it through? Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Davids. Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time. And this is Forlan. And again! Goal! Argentina! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn?
Big chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Shoots! They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Chance! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither
And
side
just
holding
reminder
back
to you,
here. It
please
has
drink
been
responsibly.
quite a half this.
Anyone appearing
Yeah, they're ahead,
intoxicated or
Peter, but they
behaving in
can't
an
afford to
inappropriate manner
get too
will be removed.
complacent.
Thank you
They
very much
need
for your
to
cooperation.
go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish
Substitution in
that two-goal
progress.
cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ah, that's a fine interception. Searching pass he's played there. Van Bouten, and it's Kukçu. Pirlo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Distributed tidily. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saliba gets a foot in here. Dembele. Davids. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Pirlo. And this is Cruyff. And that's gone loose. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Forlan. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kukçu. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get rid. João Felix. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Argentina can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game when they had the chance.
Now it's João Felix. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well,
Can he finish? He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
oh, that's
Number
wonderful to see.
18.
The run was explosive, the finish
Substitution
exquisite.
for Argentina. Number 9.
So all square with almost no time
Number
remaining.
18.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well,
Just a
neither
quick
side could
request
get over the
today for
line here.
everybody to
Perhaps
please
one
kindly-
team...